know this guy. He's my dad, and he abandoned me. This is Ray William Johnson, and he's from Oklahoma. He's super famous on YouTube. Now Ray, my dad, used to study in Columbia University. My mum went there too. She grew up in England, but moved to New York to study. And Ray thought my mum was fine, so they started dating. They hung out all the time. Here's a photo of them at a bar having fun. They both had big dreams. Ray wanted to be a YouTuber, and my mum wanted to work in film. They were both working really hard towards those dreams, until my mum realized she hadn't had a period in 3 weeks. She was scared to take a pregnancy test, but eventually she did. And yep, she was pregnant with me. Surprise. She called Ray and said, "Hey, can we meet up? I want to talk." Ray said, "Sure." They met in a park. They saw a sweet family playing together. Mom said, "Oh, that's so cute. Do you ever want to be a dad?" Ray said, "Oh, hell no." He said his childhood was tough and he didn't want to have kids. He just wanted to focus on his career. So my mom said, "Well, I'm pregnant and I don't believe in abortion." And Ray was like, "What the f***? You better get an abortion or I'm breaking up with you." And my mom's like, "Well, my body, my choice." So Ray said, "Well, I'm dumping your stinky ass." And that left my mom heartbroken. Now she had to go through the pregnancy alone, and she got really depressed. She left university, moved back to England, and raised me all by herself. We struggled a lot financially. Her parents disowned her for getting pregnant before marriage and dropping out of university. We lived in a hostel for a long time. My mum would get hungry just so I could eat. We were always cold because it rains a lot in England. And we had no heating, just a single bed and 4 walls. Meanwhile, Ray was becoming one of the biggest YouTubers on the planet. He started his show Equals3 and got millions of subscribers. He was making bank. But my mum, she needed help. So one day, she emailed him. She sent him baby pictures of me and said, "This is your daughter, you should meet her, she's amazing." But he didn't respond. She tried to call him but couldn't find his number. It had been 3.5 years since she'd last seen or spoken to him. So she kept emailing, sent more pictures of me, told him how I looked just like him. She even sent him photos of our living situation, explained how we were struggling, how she couldn't work because she had no one to look after me. 10 emails later, still no response. At this point, my mum was furious. She was determined to reach Ray. She contacted a bunch of their old university friends, but they were all like, "Sorry, we can't help you." Eventually, she got a hold of Ray's mum, my grandma. Turns out, she had no idea I existed, and she was She gave my mum Ray's number. My mum called and Ray picks up. She asked, "Have you not seen my emails?" Ray said, "Yeah, I did. Didn't you get the message? I'm not interested. Go get a job." And then he hung up. Changed his number. Then my grandma believed him. He told her he never knew who my mum was and that they never dated. So now she thought my mum